World Wrestling Federation Championship. About to enter the ring, the challenger from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle has over 15 members of his family here tonight live here in the Mellon Arena, including his mother Jackie. There they are at ringside. There's his mom Jackie. Kurt lost his father when he was 16 years old, and Jackie raising 4 sons and a daughter. What a family. They are made of good stuff, I'll tell you that.
It's not going to do Angle any good because to become the WWE Champion, Kurt Angle has to beat Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And look, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle going to meet the Rattlesnake. This match, one fall to a finish for the WWF title. And Kurt Angle with so much venom. It was Austin who turned in Angle's career just a few days ago. It was a miracle that Austin, oh my God, that Austin didn't put Angle out of the business forever with a pile driver on the concrete.
This match should not be happening. Kurt Angle does not have medical clearance to wrestle tonight.
But WWF Commissioner William Regal is taking personal responsibility for Kurt Angle's welfare here. You think Angle wasn't ready for this call? Look at this. Angle assaulting the Texas Rattlesnake. The nastiest, most evil and sinister human being walking the face of the earth from where I sit.
Mark the date down, Sunday, September 23rd, 2001. The day Stone Cold finally shuts up JR with your stupid, bold prediction that Kurt Angle will be the...
Look at Austin. Austin, he's reluctant. He's tentative about delivering that stunner. And he who hesitates could be beat. Kurt Angle with a Lou Thesz press. Angle taking down Austin with a vaunted Lou Thesz press. One of Austin's signature maneuvers.
I've never seen Austin hesitate to hit the stunner before.
That means that Kurt Angle is inside the paranoid head of the Rattlesnake. Many have predicted Austin is on the brink of insanity. And look at Angle, chopping away.
Most great leaders are on the brink of insanity and willing to jump off if necessary.
Stone Cold hesitant because he knows in his heart, Paul, he can't beat Kurt Angle in a straight-up, fair, one-on-one matchup. Austin couldn't get it done at SummerSlam, and Austin found himself pinned by Kurt Angle just last week in a tag team matchup. Austin knows he can't beat Kurt Angle.
Well, I disagree with you. I think Stone Cold tonight will shut up his critics, most namely you. Kurt Angle should not be here tonight. Kurt Angle should have relinquished his title shot.
Austin's so sadistic, and look at Kurt Angle hammering Austin. Austin has had his share of neck problems as well. Also, that's what makes it so sick and sadistic, because Austin, he knew just exactly what he wanted to do to Kurt Angle. Austin's career almost ended. He had spinal surgery. It looked like he would never come back, but he did. And he wanted to put Kurt Angle through that same torment, through that same heartbreak, and the uncertainty himself.
I think Kurt Angle tonight has shown that he is just as sick and just as sadistic as Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And you gotta fight that fire with the same fire. And Kurt Angle came here tonight to win the WWF title. It's not that he just wants to do it. He has to do it for the World Wrestling Federation and our fans, for all of us.
Who's us?
Suplex by Angle. Oh, Angle jarring that neck. Angle reaching back for that neck, and that may have been an ill-advised offensive maneuver by Kurt Angle. Angle now looking for the cover. Will this be enough here in the early going? And Austin took a long 2 count before being able to kick out. But Kurt Angle's got to be very, very careful in the type of offense that he executes here tonight. Because you know if Austin gets a chance, Paul, Austin's going to try to exploit that injured neck of Angle.
Stone Cold Steve Austin will rip into Kurt Angle like a shark that smells blood. And that blood will be on the hands of the Commissioner William Regal.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Austin, we saw at the beginning of the matchup, very hesitant. There's a super by Austin to deliver the stunner. because Angle has countered that stunner on more than one occasion right into the ankle lock. And I don't give a damn who you are, rattlesnake or not, raging redneck or not, that ankle lock will put anybody down. You'll be tapping when Angle gets that move on you. Austin cannot afford for that to happen.
Look how Austin pulls back on the neck, stretches out the trapezius muscle. Look how Austin is wearing down Kurt Angle and Angle's own hometown.
Kurt Angle, who 3 months before the Olympic trials broke his neck in the U.S. Open competition. He was inactive, obviously, for several weeks, had 8 days to train for the Olympic trials. He won it, and of course, the rest is history. In '96, Kurt Angle, the first American in history to win a gold medal in freestyle wrestling in the 220-pound category.
But there's never been an Olympic competitor as brutal as Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, you might be right about that, because whether I like the son of a, whether I like him or not, he's perhaps the greatest WWE Champion of all time. And now, wait a minute, this match is not over. I may take that back. Great champions aren't cowards. Great champions don't take a walk. And that's what Austin's doing. He's walking away from the fight. And Kurt Angle giving chase to the rattlesnake. And nailing Austin, down goes the WWF gold. Austin was trying to leave here.
No, sir. Steve Austin was just gaining his breath. Steve Austin was just trying to...
He need a belt to regain his breath.
He's not going to leave the title behind. The man sold his soul twice for that title.
And that is a stretch. He's gaining his breath, folks. He was taking a walk because it got a little hot in the kitchen for the rattlesnake. And Kurt Angle in his hometown, where we are absolutely sold out here in the Mellon Arena, has one thing on his mind, and that is to leave with a WWE title. Oh my God! Oh my God! Kurt Angle just threw Stone Cold to the concrete floor right off that rampway. Shades of what Austin did to Angle a couple of weeks ago.
Now I suppose you're going to tell me that Kurt Angle would not have thrown Steve Austin off the bridge.
Of course not. He had a kiddie pool there. Where were you when that aired?
Please. Sitting right next to you, unfortunately, Kurt Angle right now is as violent and brutal as Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. It is, and it's going to get worse. I got a feeling, because Kurt Angle is testifying in what he just did. Austin threw Angle off the stage on Raw a couple of weeks ago. And that's a page out of Austin's sign language. And Kurt Angle wearing Stone Cold out. Look at Austin's chest getting beaten, the blood rushing to the surface, and Angle hammering, chops to the face, kicks to the gut. Austin had the audacity to throw Kurt Angle's gold medals off a bridge outside Detroit.
How can this man display that behavior in front of his own mother?
Because he came to win, Paul. Because Austin has provoked Kurt Angle. What is Kurt Angle doing here? Kurt Angle's going to make sure that Austin doesn't take another hike.
This is not right. This is not fair.
Kurt Angle carrying Stone Cold back to the ring. That's where you conduct your business. It's got to be finalized inside that squared circle, not on the floor. This is not a hardcore match, even though it has resembled one. Oh man, did you hear the splat of Austin's skull in that ring
I
post?
sure did, and Kurt Angle should be disqualified. Oh, why, he won't be disqualified. Why? Because look who the referee is. The WWF's favorite son, Earl Dammit Hebner.
And Earl Hebner taking a page out of Nick Patrick's playbook. Just let him play. Just let him go. What's Kurt thinking here?
What are you doing?
Kurt, don't stoop to that level, Kurt. You got too much character to do that.
JR, this isn't even sane.
Angle exposing this.
JR, stop this man.
And Austin up. And Austin the knee to the spine of Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle exposing those mats. And you gotta believe Angle had one thing on his mind, and that was to drop Austin right on his head.
Look at this, Kurt Angle did all the work, and now Steve Austin taking advantage of Kurt Angle ripping up the mats.
Angle's neck being shot back in that whiplash effect from this table. It was Austin. Oh my God! Who last Thursday night foul drove Kurt Angle right on the exposed concrete floor in this very same position, just exactly like. Oh, come on! Don't do it!
Here it comes!
Oh, for God's sake! Don't do it! Don't do it! You cripple the man! And Angle counters into the back body drop. Kurt Angle countering into the back body drop. And now Angle working with that neck of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Why doesn't Hebner stop this already?
Austin been busted open here, right above his eye. Angle a hard top on the WWF Champion. Stone Cold Steve Austin is getting the hell beat out of him here by the challenger.
JR, even you can't be enjoying this.
This match is certain.
No!
Don't do it. Don't do that, sir. You'll regret it the rest of your life. Don't do it. Oh, my God. Good God Almighty. Kurt Angle spine first, much like Austin just a few moments ago, right on the exposed floor.
Everything about this match is so unfair. Hebner as the official, that's unfair. The fact that this type of match is taking place.
Watch Angle's body. This is sickening. Watch Angle's body bounce. Right on the concrete. And the pressure went right up to his neck. Like being in a car accident. We do not know the extent exactly of Kurt Angle's injury. I know that may sound crazy, but he's not telling, he's not talking. Commissioner Regal knows, but...
Oh, no.
Angle looking at that suplex, Austin trying to block it. Oh my God! Austin suplexing Angle, abdomen first, right on the Spanish announce table. The table has been, a piece of that wood shattered on Kurt Angle's body, just rammed it. Man, that was a hell of a counter by the Rattlesnake. Let me tell you, you give the devil his due. And oh my God, one more time. Austin has Kurt Angle now, perhaps where the WWF Champion wants him. And this has turned uglier, and it may get uglier before it gets all said and done.
Well, the tempo was dictated by Angle, and Stone Cold Steve Austin has risen to the occasion.
Angle has had to compete on numerous occasions through serious injury. Notwithstanding what we've already talked about, the Olympics and the broken neck. But this has taken us someplace else. And Angle fighting back. And Austin desperately breaking the eyes out of desperation. And my God, a third time. Angle hung out to dry. His thighs, his abdomen, and everything in between on that announce table. And Austin just threw the cameraman down. No one is safe around this psychotic maniac.
Good, I never liked that cameraman anyway.
Austin busted open, and Angle off that point of the elbow right into the neck of Kurt Angle.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have the privilege of watching the greatest WWF champion of all time, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And Austin
in the camp of the Alliance, I might add.
Finally putting Kurt Angle back in the ring. Austin may be in the Alliance. He sold his soul twice to be the WWF Champion. And then Kurt Angle fighting back with everything he can muster. But will it be enough on this night in his hometown? As Austin, with those black knee braces, he buried one of them right into the lower abdomen of Kurt Angle after 3 shots on the announce table. And now Angle, oh my, Kurt holding that neck. And you gotta be very careful if you're a referee. Oh my God. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Measuring that knee, that is sickening.
I not only saw it, I condone it, and I applaud it.
Right in the neck. It is the neck. The story is the neck. And Kurt Angle's neck is being punished by Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Austin now looking at Kurt Angle's mother and his family sitting at ringside with an evil glare at Kurt Angle's mom. Now what sorry son of a bitch would do that?
The WWF Champion, your former hero, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin hammering at Kurt Angle, who's lying helplessly tripped on that bottom rope. And now Austin standing on the neck. And referee Earl Hebner, he's got to live with this matchup. He's got to live with this decision, does the referee. And somewhere along the way, you got to realize that Kurt Angle may not compete again if this one continues at this pace. And now look at Angle. Austin, just give Kurt Angle's family the thing. Now, how classy is that?
Steve Austin's not here to be a class act. Stone Cold is here to be the WWF Champion, the greatest WWF Champion of all time. And Stone Cold, out-predicted, JR, will successfully defend the title here tonight at Unforgiven.
And Kurt Angle avoided the top, right hands to Stone Cold. Austin quick to the far side, but Kurt Angle eats some shoe leather coming in. I'm sticking with Kurt Angle. He just, not only does he want it, he's got to win it. Kurt Angle has got to win it here tonight with that neck. That may be the downfall of Kurt Angle. And
cover.
Austin looking for the cover, and Kurt Angle kicking out. Maybe ill-advised. Maybe Kurt Angle should have stayed down, but that's not Kurt Angle. He's not a quitter.
Well, I can see the intensity, and I can see the integrity, but I sure as hell don't see the intelligence of Kurt Angle trying to fight Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin is a merciless individual, and Austin will break Angle's neck if he gets the chance.
Austin twisted that snapmare, taking Angle over, and now reaching that reverse chin lock. It may look like an elementary maneuver, and perhaps the execution of it is, but Austin is making Kurt Angle carry Austin's weight as well. Austin's got the neck crimped, and you can only imagine, ladies and gentlemen, you can only imagine the pain that must be shooting through Kurt Angle's body as we speak.
Well, this title match should never have happened in the first place.
Well, why do you say that?
Well, because Kurt Angle is going to throw Steve Austin off a bridge.
He was not.
This agreement was made under duress. Now, my father is a lawyer, and I can tell you, that is illegal. That contract should be null and void. I applaud.
Your father's a lawyer. Your daddy's a lawyer. Imagine that.
That's right. I can tell you, as a lawyer's son, that Stone Cold should have backed out of this match, but the hero, the great American that Stone Cold is, Stone Cold agreed to fight Kurt Angle in Angle's own hometown.
Austin is no great American, let me tell you. I don't care what the ambulance chasers of the world say, or they don't. As Austin, oh, Angle, he's got him rolled up. He's got Austin rolled up. And Austin, oh boy, how, that he barely kicked out.
Cover, 1, 2.
And referee Earl Hebner, even though he's on the outside of the ring, tried to do the right thing and get the count because Angle's shoulders were down. And now Austin again, Angle's head shooting back. And that neck, and Austin focusing around that neck. He is a cold-hearted, sadistic human being.
Well, they don't call him nice guy, Steve Austin. They call him Stone Cold.
No, really?
Yeah,
Man, you're amazing, aren't you?
he is a vicious, sadistic, animalistic individual.
He is a heinous human being. And Kurt Angle trying to fight. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, the German suplex. And then you hit that just right. And there's, I don't care whose neck you have. I don't care if it's Austin or Angle. Austin, his neck is being tested here. Kurt Angle's got to be very careful in the execution of these offensive maneuvers. And another German suplex. But, that one got Kurt. Angle, a victim of his own suplex there. He's got a 20-inch neck. It may need to be a 40-inch neck to survive this onslaught by Stone Cold, but at least Austin now knows how it feels to have that pain shooting up his neck.
Oh, Austin knows all about pain, and Austin's going to teach Kurt Angle about pain. Angle should not be in this match. He's not medically cleared to wrestle.
But he's here. He's fighting. His heart doesn't know he's hurt. And Kurt Angle now taking a chance and will pay for it there. Kurt Angle deviating from that ground attack, from those suplexes, to take a chance. And he may pay the supreme price here. Angle almost out on that top turnbuckle, or at least it would seem. And Angle, and Kurt Angle countered Austin. The crossbody and a near fall.
1 second away. Kurt Angle was 1 second away from realizing his dream. And that's as close as he's gonna get, because this story does not have a happy ending.
Well, this story is yet to be concluded. This story is untold. It's not over. There's chapters to be written in this Kurt Angle saga, and that was a low blow.
I can't tell if you are pro Kurt Angle or just anti-Steve Austin.
I think Kurt Angle just took a low blow, that's what I think. I think Austin just tried to get himself disqualified. And he's being admonished by referee Earl Hebner. Austin would love to end this match, get a disqualification, and get the hell out of Pittsburgh.
Well, I'd like to get the hell out of Pittsburgh, and Stone Cold would like to get the hell out of Pittsburgh as the WWF Champion, and he will.
Austin now, hard shot to Kurt Angle. And they're right in front of Kurt Angle's family sitting here at ringside as Austin throws Angle back into the ring. Kurt Angle has overcome so many obstacles in his life, personally, professionally, as an amateur, as a pro. But how much more can he take? Can Kurt Angle overcome this rabid onslaught of the toughest SOB perhaps ever in the WWF? And Austin again, manhandling the referee, would love to get disqualified.
Low blow by Kurt Angle, and you saw it, JR.
What do you mean to do about it?
I want you to tell Hebner.
Hebner now counting, and I don't like this either. Austin retains by disqualification. Austin retains by countout.
All the obstacles Kurt Angle has fought in his life, but Kurt Angle never had an obstacle like Stone.
The DDT, and that's right on the neck, the head, driving that neck back. A Stone Cold Steve Austin. Kurt Angle holding his neck, holding his head, and now the referee, Austin, may just lay here and get counted out.
Good, smart game plan. Leave Pittsburgh with the title. It doesn't matter how, just as long as you do.
You just have the feeling that Austin, at any moment, is about mentally ready to unravel. And getting counted out will save Austin the WWF title. But Austin is up. And to the Rattlesnake's credit, I don't know if he knows what he's doing, but he just broke the referee's count, right or wrong, for the Alliance.
Austin knows what he's doing at all times. He's the leader of the Alliance.
Kurt Angle with a Stone Cold Stunner. Angle got the stunner. Oh my God! What a way to win it! What a way! Oh! How close! What a way to win the WWF title using Austin's own finishing maneuver.
How insulting of Kurt Angle! I am ashamed of your Olympic hero.
How clever! How resourceful! And now Angle pulling down the straps. Says, "Look in my eyes." The mucus running out of Angle's nose. He's blowing the snot and looking for the Angle slam. But Austin counters.
Angle slam!
And Austin with the Angle slam of his own. Austin's going to beat Angle with Angle's own hold.
2, 3.
And Angle got a shoulder up. Right shoulder up. Right shoulder up. And the paranoid Rattlesnake, with his ever-increasing fragile psyche, would have loved to hurt a 3 count. Oh, Austin, look at Austin, don't you do it. Austin, look at the pile driver, hammering at Kurt's back, his kidneys. Angle barely able, well, he's not able to stand. Austin picking Angle up. Austin wants Angle, he wants to pile drive Kurt Angle right there in the ring. It was on the concrete on Thursday night in Memphis, Tennessee, when Kurt Angle dodged the biggest bullet of his career.
No way can Kurt Angle withstand this. No way. If Austin hits this pile driver, it's the end of Kurt Angle.
Austin on the brink of exhaustion, plating away to those rights and lefts to whatever effect they may or may not have. Angle trying to hold on to that leg just moments ago, but now Angle is, oh my God, don't do it! Kurt Angle, pile driven, and that is sick.
Hey, I applaud Kurt Angle for a great challenge, but it's over. 1, 2, good night.
No, it's not. No, by God, it's not over. This fight's gonna continue.
What the hell does it take to put Kurt Angle away?
I think Austin's asking himself that same question. And now Austin hammering at the back, trying to weaken those back muscles, right up to the neck of Kurt Angle. And now Austin screaming at Angle to get up. And now maybe Austin, maybe he's going to use the Stone Cold Stunner. I've seen this position on so many occasions.
Here it comes, the Stone Cold Stunner. There's no hesitation here. Hit him with it, Steve.
a celebration for the Angle family, the brothers, the sisters, the nieces, the nephews. And you can only wish, and you only know that Kurt's father is looking down tonight and said, "My God, my boy did it again." What a night in the life of Kurt Angle. What a night in the life of the Angle family. And what a night in the lives of the World Wrestling Federation. Finally, the WWF title is back in the WWF.
It can't end this way. Not here. Not in stinking Pittsburgh.
Kurt Angle being congratulated not only by family, but the superstars of the WWF. The most coveted prize in sports entertainment has found its way back home and around the waist of the American Kurt Angle. Oh, what a celebration there'll be tonight here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Take your bow, Kurt. You deserve it. Kurt Angle climbed the mountain